you? Well, I really don't know where someone has gone, so I'm gonna start this hangout. How about, instead of doing all those really difficult and energetic warm-ups, we do 40 seconds of standing completely still. Are you ready for 40 seconds of doing nothing? Are you ready? Go! Don't move! Stay still! Well, what did you do for the warm-up? Was it good? Was it energetic? Hope it was, because I left you in good hands. As someone I know who loves being energetic. Who's that on there? He's fast asleep. You must have been really energetic, because he's falling asleep. Well, today we're going to be thinking of a bit more of this pray. Because one way of praying is to combine it with looking a little bit at what God says in the Bible. So we pause to begin with. We breathe and we focus on God. We rejoice. We tell God how good he is. We thank God for all that he does. And there might be another R there. Just say another R, which is read and reflect. 2 more R's. So rejoice, read, reflect. I was thinking, why don't you just take the Bible, perhaps read Mark's Gospel. At the beginning of Mark's Gospel, it says, this is the good news about Jesus Christ, the Son of God. It began as the prophet Isaiah had written. God said, I will send my messenger ahead of you to clear the way for you. Someone is shouting in the desert, get the road ready for the Lord. Make a straight path for him to travel. So John appeared in the desert, baptizing and preaching, turn away from your sins and be baptized, he told the people, and God will forgive your sins. Don't need to read a lot. I think that's enough. Reflect how great John was. How great that he knew someone more important than him was coming after him. He was just getting ready for Jesus. But he was saying to people, turn to God. Let me get on to the A. Asking God. And I think it's really good to think, what can I ask God about what I've just read? It says many people from the province went out to hear John. They confessed their sins and were baptized in the River Jordan. So I can ask God that many today will hear the good news. I can ask God for particular people that I know, that they will hear the good news. They will turn to Jesus and begin to follow him. I can ask for other things that are important to me right now. I could ask for God to heal people that are unwell. I could ask God for big situations in the world. I could ask God for what I'm scared about, what I'm fearful about at this moment. So I can ask God about what I've read, but I can also ask God for what's important to me right now. If you don't have time to read, just ask God what's important to you. Bring before him those people and situations that are important to you. And then why? Yes. Saying yes to God. So it might be in response to what you read, you say, yes, I want to be someone who tells people about Jesus. I want to be someone who is obedient. So after asking God for other people, I say, yes, God, help me to tell others. Help me to be obedient. I think that is a really good way of praying. Because sometimes you might say, yes, help me to know that I'm forgiven. But to pause, to rejoice, to ask, and to say yes. You might want to put a couple more hours in, to pause, to rejoice, to read and reflect, and then to ask, and then to say yes. The challenge is simply to try it. Try it. Perhaps make a reminder. Just use some of the things you already have about prayer, or make a new little poster that reminds you about P-R-A-Y, praying. And we'll see you live at 5 on Thursday. Bye-bye.